Welcome back, you guys. Today I am sharing what is inside of our morning basket, or I should really say our morning cart, because I have a morning cart instead of a morning basket, although I do have a basket inside a cart, so it could be both technically. But before I get started in sharing with you what is inside the morning cart, I do want to mention that this is in collaboration with my friend Lalani over at Living with Eve, along with a bunch of other moms. And I will be linking Lalani's channel along with the playlist down in the description box so that you can go check out Lalani's video along with all the other moms joining in this collab after you're done watching this video. What I like to do is in the mornings, I love to do our Bible and any read alouds that we have going on. And then this year, I am actually going to be doing some of our group subjects in the morning as well. So what we usually do is after we do our morning chores and all of that, my kids will start out by eating breakfast, and that's when I will start doing usually reading the Bible or a Bible storybook or something like that. And then we jump into our read alouds or any other kind of activities that we do. Like during the summer, we did a little volcano unit and I threw that in our morning basket. And we did that around the table. And what I also like to do is, you will notice when I show you this cart, is I use 2 of the layers of the cart just for my children's little hands-on activities. I started doing this last year because my kids like to keep their hands busy and do things, and when they're done eating, I just thought it would be easier to put everything on a cart than me having to get up and go get them things, because a lot of our stuff is up high where they cannot reach it, which is purposefully done because I just have learned over a period of time that if things are down and accessible, my house gets messy quick and my kids don't want to pick it up because they're so overwhelmed with the mess. So that's why I started doing a morning cart, really, is so that I could add activities to the cart that they can just easily get up after they're done clearing their plate for breakfast. They can come over to the cart and grab an activity. Now I do switch these out throughout the year and I put different things in, but I will turn the camera around and I will show you what I have on there right now. Okay, so here is our morning cart. This is actually a bigger cart that I got from Michael's. I really love it because I can fit a ton of stuff on it. So this is kind of what it looks like right now, and then I will go through each area and share with you what's on it. So let's start on the bottom here. I have a few wipe clean books. I have this search and find. I have another search and find. I have a wipe clean maze book. I have this brain games sticker book. It's just like paint sticker by number. I have a coloring book. Sometimes I have more coloring books on, but we kind of just went through our coloring books. And I started making my kids coloring books because it's just much more fun. Then I have just a sketch pad here, and then all of these, which I might be going through these soon, probably before we start school, because we don't start school until like the middle of September. These are just their notebooks that they like to come and grab and color in. I have another notebook. I have this Usborne I Can Draw book. I have this Cumin Let's Cut paper, and then I have this that I got from Book Outlet probably last year. This is paint and water. So pretty much it is a reusable paint, like paint with water. So you just use water, then it dries, and then you can do it again and again. I also have just this in case my kids want to just glue stuff down on paper. And then I have all this construction paper. And then over here, I just have this little basket full of their watercolor stuff. They've been really into watercoloring. So I have this like pencil box that's full of like, it has a couple pencils in it, but mostly paintbrushes. I have some watercolors And then that's pretty much what's in this. And then I always save these little jelly jars, and I keep a couple of them here so they can fill up water with it. Moving on to this next shelf here. These are all puzzles, and I got these a long time ago from Walmart. It fits 3 of them here perfectly. That way I can kind of like categorize things. So yeah, all these are just puzzles that they can come and grab and do. We have some water wows here, and then the pens for the water wows are down there. I have these that go to, these are just like some of them are the Color Wonder markers that you can only color on the certain paper, and then some of them came from Melissa and Doug. It's the same thing, it's just Melissa and Doug brand, so I keep that there because I'll show you why after. And then this is just a little Play-Doh bin here. I just got some Play-Doh, and then this is just little things that they can play with the Play-Doh, just random stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree. So that is what is in this shelf. Moving on, I have this here, and currently we are still kind of going through these right now, but when we start the new school year, those will be gone. But back here, I just have a map. I got this from my father's world when I did that with my oldest in 2nd grade. I have a whiteboard, magnetic whiteboard. I have a few of these. These are more sticker by numbers. They just can't fit down there, so that's why they're up here. I also have, here's the Color Wonder mess-free coloring. I pretty much got this for Joy because she loves coloring with markers, and, you know, toddlers and markers, and my walls, no thanks. So, yay for those markers. Right here, I have the Not Consumed New Testament Faithipedia. I am so excited to start this year. Now, moving into my little basket here. This has pretty much always been our morning basket. I've had it since I started homeschooling. And, you know, the more kids that start doing school, it just obviously gets compact. So starting in the back here, we have a morning menu. Maybe I'll share this another time. I also have in here the 20th Century Children's Poetry Treasury. I got this at a thrift store for like 37 cents. So I just thought that would be fun to add in here. I have this from my father's world. This is Tales from Cherry Lane. We started doing this last year, but we never finished. So I thought it would be fun to maybe try and finish it this year. I also have a few of these books right here. I really love this series. We have the Sower and then the Two Houses. I think I read both of these to my kids last year, but because of another thing I'm going to share with you, I kept them in here because it's always good to read books multiple times. I also have this, which I'm super excited about. This is the Complete Illustrated Children's Bible Atlas. This is gorgeous, and I am so excited about this. Okay, then moving on, I have the Who is God from Apologia. And this is why I kept these two books in here, because I know they talk about foundation, I think, in the first lesson. So I figured this would be good to read. And then I have all their little workbooks. So I have the junior notebook. I have the regular notebooking journal. And then what I did is I went through the junior notebook and I copied some of the stuff out to make for my littles, and then I made them each their own little notebook. So Justice and Joy, pretty much because they're the youngest, they just have coloring pages, and then Isaac has coloring pages plus copy work. And then the next thing I have is laying down the rails. I haven't decided which character traits we're going to work on, so I probably won't have all of this in, maybe just, you know, probably 2. of the books will be in this cart, but for now, that's where it is. And then the last thing that I have in this basket is one of these flex binders. I don't know, you guys. I keep hearing people talk about these, so I ended up getting one, and I love it. This is actually going to be my planner this year. And I will probably just do a whole separate video on this another day. Okay, and then, like I said, these two probably will not be on the cart when I start this year, but we are finishing up The World According to Humphrey. Oh my gosh, you guys, my kids love this so much. We have a hamster, so they think this is the funniest thing ever. And then we are going through the Children's Illustrated Bible, and then we are also going through the Answers books for kids. We're on volume 5, and yeah, so these will probably stay on my morning cart, and we pretty much just do one a day, and then when we're finished, we obviously won't do them again, or we'll circle back through them. I haven't decided yet. And then in this little basket, I actually just bought this from Target this year. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I love it so much. So this is kind of like our group subject. So pretty much this in the basket is character and Bible. And then this is pretty much our group subjects. And I probably will share a video how I am going to be doing all of this stuff, and because we are not doing all of this every single day. Some of it we are, and some of it we aren't, and I will be probably sharing our schedule and stuff like that in another video, so make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that. But I guess I'll start in the back here. I bought these, I think, not last year, maybe the year before, and I mean, we've read this one, but we're going to go through it again. So I'm adding one of these to our basket, and then we'll just read them as we read them. So I plan on reading the whole series of this because we haven't gone through the whole series. I have this that we are currently going through. This is Growing Up Where Jesus Lived. We are pretty much almost done with this. I really like this book. Then I have these Miller's books. So I have Story Time with the Millers, and then Missionary Stories with the Millers. And then I also have Missionary Stories from Around the World. We started reading this past school year, and it is so good. We haven't read all of it, so we are just going to finish it. And this is just a way that we can add in missionaries in our homeschool. I also have this. This came with Nathan's SONLIGHT curriculum, but I figured we would do this together as a family, and this is just favorite poems, old and new. In here, I have this little portable Discman speaker. This thing is so awesome, you guys. This is a speaker. It also came with headphones, but I am using it to play audiobooks and stuff. Specifically Story of the World, because Nathan is going through both volumes, volume 1 and 2, in his SONLIGHT curriculum. But I figured that we could just do this around the table together so that my kids can just kind of listen along. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then I have these, which I got to go with. Okay, I don't know why it's not in here or where it went, but I also have the Not Consumed Obey study. It might even be in here, just kind of hiding in all of this stuff. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what I did with it. Or I took it to look through it. That might have been what it is. So it's not here. But it's supposed to be on here, is the Not Consumed Obey Bible study. That's what we are going to be doing as well. And these were actually add-ons for that study. So I bought them. And we will be listening to them. We will be listening to them at the table when we do our morning time. So again, here's a look at our morning cart. All right, you guys, so that was a little look inside of our morning cart. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a little look inside of our morning cart. I will do my very best to link all of the stuff that I can in the description box below. In case you liked any of that stuff and want to purchase it yourself or look at it or whatnot. I will try my very best, along with the actual cart that I got. Like I said, I did get that one at Michael's. I really love it because it's so big and I can keep a lot of activities on it that my kids can go and get. And then it's just so nice because it's less disruptive. I just feel like when my kids have things to do with their hands, they pay attention so much better. And then, like I said, I do switch out the things here and there so they don't get bored of it. Also, make sure that you check out the description box so that you can check out the playlist for other ideas of morning baskets and morning carts. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.